Welcome to HortTube. My name is Jim Putham. In this video, I'm going to be walking you around and showing you some Encore Azaleas. I'm at a Pender Nursery in Garner, North Carolina. It's a wholesale nursery that sells to landscapers and garden centers and that kind of thing. And I couldn't resist stopping and pulling out the camera for all these Encores that are in bloom right now. They've got more all around me. I'm completely surrounded by acres and acres of Encore Azaleas. Some of it here have not bloomed yet or have bloomed out, but this whole section right here just happens to be opening up right now, and it's middle October. So walk around in your yard right now and tell me how many things you have in bloom in your yard. Some of these Encores are going to be good for all the way up to zone 6A, and some of them 6B and some of them 7A. I'll put that up on the screen as I show you a few of the varieties that I'm going to show you. And they're acid-loving plants. They like well-drained soil, so if you have heavy clay like I do, I will mound them up a little bit and make sure they're not going to end up staying wet. These will tolerate quite a bit more sun than traditional azaleas, but they're fine in part shade as well. Really kind of a low maintenance option. Generally speaking, a low maintenance option that will give you some spring, summer, and fall flowers. And like I say, it's the middle of October right now, and here they are in bloom. I'm gonna walk around and just show you some of the varieties that they have opening up right now, and just tell me in the comments which one of these is your favorite. I'll put the zones that they work in and the height and size that they get on each of them as I show them to you. So the first one is Autumn Royalty, and this is a beautiful purple flowering variety that gets very large flowers on it. This plant will also end up getting some size on it as well. It reminds me of Formosa, which is an old-fashioned one that just blooms in the spring, but this one will bloom multiple times a year. Big, giant purple flowers. The one next to it is called Autumn Empress. This one is easier to keep small for sure, and it just blooms like crazy. And it's a kind of a perfect pink color. If you ask me, you know, this is just a really nice medium pink. I really like this variety a lot, and it always puts on this kind of show. You see it, I mean, we're, like I say, it's like I think October 17th today, and look how showy these are. So they have a very big block of Autumn Sangria right here. This is another one that gets very large flowers on it, like the Autumn Amethyst, but it's more of a pink. Also gets some size on it, you know, over 4 feet. So I'm always talking about Autumn Fire and Autumn Bonfire because they are the two that are the most red. I mean, a real red. But Autumn Embers right here is kind of an orangey red. And I really like this color. It is super showy. You see how much, you know, this is, again, it's October 17th. I can't stress that enough. And look how showy these are. They really put on a show. And I like this orangey red color. And I don't think I've given it enough, I don't think I've given Autumn Embers enough appreciation until I see them in this big group and how great these would look mass planted. So this is Autumn Amethyst, and I showed you Autumn Royalty earlier. Autumn Amethyst has a very similar color, purple flower, but the leaves are a little smaller, the flowers are a little smaller. They're extremely showy, but this one will fit a space where you don't want a variety to get quite as big as Autumn Royalty. But these are very beautiful. And look, let me get you a close-up of these flowers. So this is Autumn Belle, and it's one of many that have multicolor flowers on them like this, where it has that darker pink center and a light pink edge on it. This is a beautiful plant. These look like, these are still pot to pot. I'm guessing these are for next spring. They're probably pretty newly planted, but it's a beautiful variety. So this is Autumn Carnation. This is a nice medium growing variety. Gets big clusters of medium pink flowers when it comes into bloom. Super showy. It actually reminds me of a few older varieties of just spring blooming azaleas. Really nice shape to it and a great color on it. So this is Autumn Debutante, and it has that coral pink flower, and it's slightly larger flower than some of the others. It's probably 2.5 inches across. Really nice variety. So I found these slightly older Autumn Empress, and look as they mature how many flowers these actually get on them in the fall. They only have a few Autumn Twist left over here, but this is the thing I've said many times, this one's actually my favorite because you get this two-tone flower like this, and sometimes you'll actually get purple stripes in them as well. And then right here on a plant right next to it is almost solid purple flower. This looks like Autumn Royalty right here. But as you look around, here's a plant right here with the multicolored one and the purple one on the same plant. So again, it's October 17th, and these were the ones they had in bloom, and it just happens to be one big group over here that are blooming. If I'd have come a month ago, it would have been a different group blooming. If I came in 2 weeks, some others may be blooming at that point. It's kind of crazy how, if you came here probably any time between March 15th, or in my area in Zone 7B, probably March 15th until November 15th, you'd find some of these with flowers on them. It's kind of amazing. So tell me in the description which of these is your favorite, and I tell you what, I'm gonna pick from the comments on this video and give somebody a $50 gift card from plantsbymail.com. I have an extra one that I will give out to somebody on here, and then you can have a chance to order one for yourself, one or more for yourself. Thank you very much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future videos.